somebody doesn't do what we want them to do. And at the end of the day, you know what it is? It's just the same old thing. All you got to do is put your spikes on and get moving. And now I've got my spikes on and we're moving forward. I keep reading these quotes by a guy named Orrin Woodward. Excuses are tools for incompetent fools who build monuments of nothing. Think about that. All these excuses we went through all the time. You just heard all that noise from me. All those excuses of why I wasn't here at 6:30 on the dot, when every one of you guys overcame everything that could possibly go the way it went for you guys to get on the call. You were there this morning, and I got stopped by a bunch of little tiny excuses. You can't do that, because I've got an elephant-sized dream, and I expect huge success out of this business, and nothing like a phone or anything else like that should stop me. So think about that a little bit in your life. What's stopping you today? What is stopping you from going from point A to point B? I'm doing that big training in Denver tomorrow morning that the new people from Escape International are having. And the entire process around that is bringing people into the longevity culture. Having people understand that they are finally home and they don't have to look for another network marketing company ever again. And why is that? Because the Wallachs are rock solid. The Wallachs know what comes out of their mouth. Everything they say aren't little white lies to buy time. They are true stories of what's going to happen. Some people say to Steve Wallach, man, you're so steady. You're so slow as she goes. And a lot of these other companies, the president's all running around and saying all kinds of preposterous stuff that never comes true. That doesn't come out of Steve Wallach's mouth. What comes out of Steve Wallach's mouth, you can take to the bank. They're telling us we're going to have chocolate here pretty quick. We're going to have chocolate here pretty quick. They're telling us they're going to have some other enhancements for us pretty quick, like a new website on the longevity side. That's going to happen. And the reason I'm telling you that is because you guys today are someplace that you're never going to have to worry about going someplace else again. There are some of you that have been in this business for 14 years with longevity alone. And you've left, you've come back, you've seen your downline do this, do that, but your downline is still completely intact. No one's ever tried to take anything away from you. No one's ever tried to do anything except make your business better. And what's going on with longevity today is absolutely monumental. And every one of you pioneers that have been with this company for so long are going to be able to capitalize on this like you've never seen before. But I go back to what you need to do. You've got to get your mouth moving. You've got to leverage your lips. You've got to be out there talking every day and interviewing people about what they want out of their life. It is not what you want for them out of their life. It is not what you want for them, period. It's just like your children. You've got to show them their own way. You've got to show them how they are able to figure out what they want out of longevity that's going to enhance their life. And how do you do that? You interview them. How do you interview them? You sit down and you start talking about them exactly like you would with your best friend. And you act interested instead of interesting. If you do that, you're going to have it made in the shade. If you just believe in yourself, I'm watching it happen. I was standing around this morning out there in the front of the coffee shop, and I was thinking about the teams in longevity that are really, really, really going nuts. And those people are the people with a vision. And it starts with the leader. It starts with Greg Arnold. It starts with Earlene Downey. It starts with Lisa Barney. You guys have got these organizations and you're moving them. You're making your teams understand that you're in the game and you're playing at 100 miles an hour, and therefore they're going to play at 100 miles an hour. There's nobody looking over their shoulder and wondering what you guys are doing, because you're doing it. Our doorbell rang a couple of days ago at the house. There was Ken and Maddie Dragru on our porch out there working. They called last night from a coffee shop down in Fort Collins. Several of you other people are calling. You are in the game. Hey, Tom, can you do a three-way today? Tom, can you do a three-way right now? Tom, can you run over to Buzz? Tom, can you run to Denver? The reason you're doing it, the reason the phone's ringing like that, is because you guys are out there working and you're doing it. And I love that. And I'm going to tell you one thing now that is so big, is it's only going to get better. And you need to train your teams to train your teams to train your teams. because you can't do it all yourself. You want to be in a position where you've got your leaders leading, and that creates leadership. And I don't care how you do it. You need to learn the industry to get there from here. How do you do that? You learn that longevity comp plan. I asked somebody a couple of days ago, a big leader, about the longevity comp plan. He says, I haven't read it. And I said, wow, you've got to know this stuff, you guys. You've got to know the comp plan. You've got to know the website. You've got to know the product on an overview basis. I'm not telling you to be the expert, but you need to know it on an overview basis. And the reason that you do is because your team's going to be looking around and they need to know how to navigate that. So all I'm telling you is be a part of the business, be a part of the product, be a part of the comp plan, be a part of the culture. It's exciting what's going on out there. And I'm telling you what, I'm watching. I've got people calling me every day about Greg Arnold's daily radio show. And it's all over the United States. It's at noon Mountain Time. And if you go to TomChenault's.com, you can go listen to it. If you go to the Home Based Business Show Live, you can go listen to it. It's crazy how good this thing is, because it's another reason we are on the forefront of everything going on in network marketing. We've got network marketers leading the band. We've got Greg. We've got Sandy Ellsberg. We've got some unbelievable people. Todd Smith, Blake Graham. All you need to do is call Corey Gold, David Rutz. Follow their lead. Follow what they're doing, and it's going to go someplace, I promise you. And each and every one of you can do that. Each and every one of you. This is fun stuff. So play the game big today. I know that this was probably at least one of the top 5 worst calls I've ever done. I just was absolutely all over the board with it. And I need you to know that tomorrow will be one of the all-time 5 best calls I've ever done, just to average it out. And the reason I say that is I had no clue as to where I was going, because I was sitting here trying to deal with this doggone telephone at the very beginning, and I didn't prepare. And you can tell when you're not prepared by what comes out of your mouth. And I was searching for a topic this whole call. But you know what? At the end of the day, we didn't lose any ground. At the end of the day, you know I'm human. At the end of the day, you know, you go to my Facebook page, you can see me on the telephone from the bathtub, because I put a picture up of working from the bathtub even. And the reason I say that to you is, hey man, don't take life too seriously. Have some fun with this thing. I'm sorry if you didn't like this call. I'll guarantee you I'm bringing a game tomorrow. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you in a little while. I'm bringing you back right now. Wow-wee. Hold it. It won't even come back. It won't even come back. Hang on.